Hey guys, how we doing? I'm resuming, welcome to Ponyville, and I got Andrew in the call.
Hello.
And here he is, yeah. And we're right where we left off, of Angel being out in the wilderness, for some odd reason. Andrew says I left off right in a good place, so we're gonna find out why. So, start the dialogue. Angel, what are you doing out here? Hey, don't go running off into the forest again. Get back here. That's dangerous. Ooh, fade away, Andrew. We're fading away.
Oh jeez.
Oh jeez. Oh no. Where am I now? Was this in one of the episodes of just the broken bridge?
Yeah, it was in the first, I think. First meeting.
I was like, that looks familiar. Great. Chase the white rabbit until I'm gonna fall off the cliff. ... Brr, that's cold. Hold on, I feel cold. Oh, there's a wolfie. I don't want to meet that wolfie. Another ... Come on, enough of the ... I'm not dreaming. Oh shit, wait, what the fuck just happened? What? Fuck you! Fuck you!
Best episode ever!
Well!
I know, I just hated it when it ended. But...
What the fuck? Well then.
Yeah. If only, you probably would continue the next episode.
Well,
yeah,
that's gonna be like a 2-minute episode.
I stopped right there, and then I was like, okay, I got the back and shit, I'm gonna play this throughout the whole night, and it just stopped, like, right after that scene. I'm like, what's this?
God damn it.
The scene there was awesome.
Jesus Christ. 2 minutes of footage.
Well, you really got nothing.
God.
Well, okay, well you could still talk about the game.
Okay, let's I'm gonna just pause the recording real fast, guys. See you guys in the next time I see you guys in a few seconds. Hey, Andrew, how are you doing?
Hello, Ty, how are you?
Oh, I'm pretty dandy. See, we got a nice picture in here, we got nice fire. Did you get this fire started? It looks just dandy.
Yeah, I used this flint and steel right here. See, it's just beautiful. You can't actually run into it because there's like things in the way.
Oh, that's safety
really
features
as well.
Safety features.
Yeah.
Oh, and pleasant lava windows.
Oh, right. Yes, I actually live in a volcano. I'm not quite sure how you got here, but being a unicorn, I'm sure you figured out some way.
Oh, yes, in the lava in front of your door.
Yeah. Oh, I can walk right into it, and it's totally fine.
Oh, so do you happen to know why I'm here?
I heard you wanted to discuss about some sort of video game that you were reviewing recently.
Yes, I was doing a let's play. It was quite fun, but the last episode happened to be a bit short.
Why is that?
There was this guy I knew. His name was Andrew. A lot like yours.
Sounds like me.
Yeah, and you know what I mean here. And he told me that I left off in a good place. I was so excited, and then a minute and a half later, the game ended.
That was quite disappointing.
He reminded you of me a lot like you.
Oh, well, I'm sure he was a pleasant man.
Oh, yes. So let's
review this game.
Let's review this. Okay, let me just take a seat. And I'm dying for water. I
have some over here, but I assume you brought your own, considering I live in a volcano.
Yes. I brought some just because of that reason. Okay, so the first thing I wanna discuss is how the game ran. Like, how it went from transition to transition. How did you feel when you played the game?
I thought that was kind of unique. Although I'm sure there were a lot of games out there that use that kind of style, and especially that game engine, whatever it was. I really liked the transitions. I mean, you don't have to have any fancy graphics or good card to really pull that off, but I think it really kind of pulls the story together.
I must agree. we were discussing this before we started recording, but you said the sound files, the sound files were just separate in themselves. In each.
Yes, you have to record a single sound file for every scene. You cannot just have one long one for each character and therefore take different timestamps of it. It is a separate file itself, and I've looked through it, and it's quite massive. They do organize it by character, which is nice, but there's quite a lot of files in there.
Yes. For the people that have played the game, and you just say, "Hey, that was kind of a not a high quality game." Well, if you actually like to go look in the files, I haven't myself, but I assume my friend here has, and it must have taken a lot of work. And I'm excited for Act 2, so I don't know.
Yeah, if you actually look at the in the credits, they get all of their vectors from DeviantArt, and of course their vector plus, and that's not too simple to get. You just try to spec a ton, but I assume most of the game probably, most of the time working on the game probably to voice acting, and of course you have to get a different voice actor for almost every character. So I have to assume it must have taken a lot of work and coordination to pull this off.
Yes, I must agree. And now, here's a huge part of the game that I kind of iffied on, it was the voice acting. Like Apple Bloom, I was, you grew onto the voice, but
yeah,
Apple Bloom and like Scootaloo, they kind of hurt my ears a bit. I'm not trying to.
Yeah. The one scene where it was like you've finished in cart for rarity. I think you got to that one. It's like, "Hey, you pony, it's me again," and I just thought in my mind, "God damn it." So, yeah. Although I don't think you see them much of the story when they are there. Although they are cute, they're kind of irritable.
I think it was because they couldn't find
Scootaloo's voice. Did you not notice something very off about it?
I can't really put it on my tongue, but yeah, it was kind of.
Seemed like she had grown like 10 years or something.
I know, yeah.
It was quite strange. Quite. But for the rest of the voice actors, something pretty spot on.
Yeah. What else can we touch on? My voice cracked.
Let's see.
How about the background images that they use? Like, just the art, like the positions, how they made, like, how the choices you would choose, would change the storyline. And just the pictures they used to express the pony,
Well, their emotions, really, but I kind of noticed that it was really good that they did change the picture quite often. It wasn't just the solid character, or solid emotion. It didn't use the same picture in different, like, essentially, if you talk to Twilight Sparkle at one point, and then talk to her at another point, if she's scared, you're not going to get the same picture for that one emotion. So they did a good job with incorporating a ton of different vectors into it. As for the backgrounds, though, I assume those were all from DeviantArt as well, because if you actually look closely, if you've gotten to the Everfree scene with Fluttershy...
Yes, I was there.
You can actually see a logo of the guy who made the background in the bottom right corner, and that kind of pissed me off every time I played it, so I removed it in Photoshop, but... Yeah, so I assume that's where they get it as well from DeviantArt.
I actually didn't notice that. See, it's cool to discuss about it, because I totally didn't even notice that. Parched, are you?
No, quite.
Yes.
Hot here. We have fire literally all around us.
Yes, I wonder how you adapt.
Made of wood.
Yeah.
In the best
it's
choice.
like the fire sprite's turned off or something.
Something like that.
It's like, just like I can bathe in this without even,
Oh, and that's what fun is.
Quite.
It's kind of like a replacement jacuzzi, but...
Yes. How do you go about leaving?
Leaving the house?
That doesn't happen?
The house.
Oh. Well, what else? Oh,
how about changing the story? I thought that was a really nice addition added to the game.
What was?
Changing the storyline with each...
Oh, yes.
Addition. I did actually play a game kind of like this, in the same gameplay, if you will. You go through and you talk to different characters, and whatever you say changes the story. However, have I told you about this game? It's called Hatuka Boyfriend. It was recommended to me by Philip Brony, so I'm not so sure he is one now, because it entails you go to it's a Japanese game. You can probably tell that
yes,
game.
yes.
But you go to an upper class school, and he's well, you're a human, and all the other classmates are pigeons.
Yes, I saw PewDiePie play that.
Oh, did you?
No, it was Cry. It was Cry.
Okay.
It was Cry.
But yeah, it's a bit.
It's strange, yes.
I did enjoy the game though, a bit. I mean, the characters were well thought out, but
we're not discussing that, Graham. We're discussing.
But it's just the gameplay. It seemed very similar.
Yes.
So,
changing the storyline and all that jazz.
It's quite nice.
Yes. There was one part of the game that kind of left me on a cliffhanger. Now it was the dog that kind of kidnapped Rarity in the one of the episodes.
Oh yeah.
And then he never showed up again.
I know. I went directly to Rarities and I didn't see him, and I expected to.
Yeah, I went directly to Rarities as well. I was like, I'm not letting that motherfucker touch Rarity.
Yeah, there was one of the scenes with the dog. It was something a bit weird. I noticed when he went crazy and he was saying like or something like that.
Mm-hmm.
He seemed to keep that emotion for like 3 straight scenes, and even though for the random outburst, it was just like there for a good minute. So I thought that kind of put me off a bit.
Yeah.
But I mean, again, it's just little things.
Yeah.
You can't really fix them all.
Yeah, the Act 2. I think he'll do more in Act 2.
They actually said that they'll do a much longer storyline in Act 2. Of course, that does entail a much longer wait, of course. And I'm not really sure what time they started working on Act 1.
Yeah.
I'm not sure how long it took them to put this whole thing together, but if you check the credits, you can actually see that they already have voice actors for characters like Nurse Joy and Cheerly and things, which weren't in Act 1 at all.
Yes.
So I think they're already well on their way to producing it. But yeah. So are you excited for Act 2 at all?
I'm excited for Act 2, like big time. I enjoyed recording and playing Act 1, and I'm by far excited for Act 2. Hopefully it's not like, a remake of a movie remake of a book, where the movie absolutely sucks and the book was amazing. I don't know if you can, you don't read books, do you?
Well, I guess in this case it would be a remake of the show, really. But yeah, they have to make their own storyline, which is also probably a part of producing, or a part of the time that it takes to make the game. What did you actually think of the storyline as well?
The storyline of Act 1?
Yes.
Well, I thought it was pretty amazing, but you know how I gave you the choice to, decisions? It gave you decisions of what you could do. Mm-hmm. Yes, but sometimes it wouldn't allow you, like, in the Everfree Forest, I didn't want to split up with a Fluttershy, but it said, okay, I guess we're going to split up.
Yeah, I think they could have added more decisions, especially for some things where the decision, whatever you picked, would still lead to the same thing. It would still give the user kind of a feel that they're really making the story their own.
Yeah. I mean, like...
There'd be a huge amount of decisions in the game.
Yeah. But in the end, Skeleton... God damn it. Yeah, it's the little things that we've noticed, but, great game.
Yes. But, have you actually taken a look at the save files?
No, I actually didn't check out the files at all, really.
I thought they would be some sort of encrypted stuff, but it is just a file. And if you look through it, there's a couple variables, and one of the big ones is kind of if you have a score, and if that's over, I think, 30, you're considered good, and if it's under 30, you're considered bad. And for every character you meet, you get a certain amount of points, and I think the maximum is 10, and the lowest is -5. For Trick, if you piss her off, get -90 for her. I don't know why. But so that all adds up.
And I know why. Because Seth, he's the and then he's the huge Trixie fan. So if you're mean to Trixie, then he's like, fuck you.
I thought Seth was a bit. His voice actor was just
a bit strange, but it made me laugh how he was implemented in the game. Yes.
I also found when you're talking to Cloud Chaser, when she's explaining about a weird int.
Yes. Oh, dang. I actually never thought of... I thought about it at the time, and then it sort of spaced. You know?
But her voice was really slow.
Yeah, and really quiet.
Yeah, I really had to skip through it because I could
like,
listen to it.
Yeah.
I mean, I guess that's back for really more of the voice actor rather than the discussion, but, you know, it's something to take into account how easily the user of a game can become, you know, bored of it, really.
Yeah.
But, I assure everyone just go through that and gets to experience the rest of it, so, that's
yeah.
cool.
So I guess we're just gonna wait for Act 2, and most definitely I'll record that as well. Mm-hmm. And I think this is a good idea, what we decided to do. At the end of Act 2, we're gonna do the same thing, I guess, if that's okay with you. This, probably a better setup than this, but...
Actually, are you insulting my home?
No. Oh,
I mean, I built it for my hooves.
No. Well, I did place that picture there.
That was a gift from you.
Well, guys, I think we're gonna end the episode here. This wasn't just to make the video longer. It was actually cool to talk about it and realize the little things that I hadn't noticed, like the audio files. And so I want to end this video on a note that since we can get the game, and you know other people can't because you know why?
Is it the slow download speed? Is it direct?
No, it's the
Is it because they're on the back
people?
Is it because they're poor people?
Poor people! Oh my gosh!